Hello, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are here live, and this is a little bit of fun time here. I didn't come on yesterday evening, and that's because I had a prior engagement, another commitment that I had to forte and involved the musical commitment and the like. But I figured, you know what? Let's come in today and let's flip this coin like Shadow Stack does on his videos. He'll do it like this, and then I'll turn halfway and show you the thickness, and then I'll stop. Then I'll turn it like this. It's pretty cool, actually. And there that is, and there you are. There's three of you here, and I have no idea what you're saying to me in the live feed because I haven't clicked on that part of the ad of the thing yet. But now I have. Now we'll see people come in. There we are. We got coin collectors here. And nice. And by the way, check out Coin Collector's latest video, by the way. He posted a great video about showing a really cool Morgan dollar. And actually, speaking of which, hey, Monkey Spaz, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yes, indeed. And Corn Stacker's here. The Jackie Bear's here. Brother Sal. All right. Katie Armstrong, Polaris Works. And we have Barb is here. We've got full on moderation in effect here. Very, very nice indeed. Nice. Just chilling like Bob Dylan. Brad Barnett is here, watching from Korea on staff duty. Well, thank you for your service there in Korea. That is awesome. Wow, so cool. Yes, indeed. To get a different audience here, we got a Korean, somebody from Korea on staff, and stay safe, brother, out there for sure, because you know, things are pretty tense, obviously, in that neck of the woods, so to speak. So, yes, indeed. Be very, very safe and careful out there. Real Bentley's here. Peace and love. All right. Coin Collector. Oh, he wasn't in long. He had to leave. I guess he was going live, and he's got to leave. Okay, he's got to take off. All right, well, thanks for coming by, Coin Collector. And John Hartley is here with us. Very nice. Very nice to see you all here. So we're going to do things. Just we're going to mention... hey, we got Lestat Amati from the USSR, which I didn't think existed anymore. So yeah, Monkey Spaz says, "What's everybody being for Halloween?" Andre Gilbert says, "Hi." That's a good question, Monkey Spaz. I don't know. I might just who knows? Maybe I'll be a kitty. Maybe a kitty for Halloween. That's what I might do. By the way, I'm sorry I missed your last. I think you did a live stream. Was it yesterday, Monkey Spaz? And I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't even do one yesterday, but ooh, he's okay. Cornstacker's gonna have a party at his house tonight. Ravenhawk is here. Nice, good to see you, Ravenhawk. Black Red Silverbug is here from New Mexico. Katie says Minion. All right, yes, indeed. Very good. So what we'll do, I want to make you guys aware. And I'm going to try to get this thing set up here. I'm going to show you guys Laura Blade's latest giveaway. And this is pretty cool because you get a chance to win 3 different medals here. So let me go in here and find this, and then show you guys how you can enter different levels of entering this particular contest here or this giveaway. All right, let's see here. So let me share this screen for a segundo here. Where are we at? Here it is. This is Laura Blade's channel, and you all know I did a shout out for her earlier, but that's kind of how I'll do shout outs for giveaways. But as you all know, I like to kind of shout out channels while I'm live for giveaways and or what have you. But this one's pretty special because she has a video here on 300 subscriber giveaway, gold, platinum, and palladium here. And you get a chance to win all 3 here. I'll show you there's all 3 medals, 1 gram each if you do 3 things. And so just go to Laura Blade, just search it on YouTube, and it'll pop right up. I think it's the second. You'll see that logo here. Very cool logo, by the way. And just watch this video to get the details on how you can win all 3. It's actually easier to win just the gold on this one. But nonetheless, it's all great, a great entry there and everything like that. Good stuff indeed. So that's Laura Blade. Check her out if you get a chance. Just a great channel anyway. All right, so let's get back to this for now, because we're going to do a comment review here in a minute. And when I say a minute, I might mean it may be a half an hour, or 20 minutes, or 13 minutes, or 7 minutes. Who knows? No one just ever really knows anymore. Let's see what you people are saying over here. Whoa! All right, Ravenhawk Coins is done, frozen, and it's up. Nice. I'll go check it out for sure. Nice, very cool. Thank you, Raven. That is awesome. That's a song that I've been harping on for doing for a while. He's got a great voice and done some other songs, and I'm actually behind in videos now anyway. I need to catch up, and not the kind that goes with mustard either, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. Yes, indeed. So anyways, but yeah, check out Laura Blade. Yes, for sure, definitely. Poppy Stuff is here. Wow, very cool. Yeah, so I will definitely check that out, Raven. I'm so looking forward to that. Frozen, thank you so much for doing it, man. That's awesome. But we got Poppy Stuff. Poppy Stuff is, I don't know if she's got videos. Let me see if she's got videos here. Looking, I don't think she does. But she's a great member of the community. I appreciate her coming by and for these live streams, and also her comments and good stuff. All right, let's see. Who else? Let me see. I'm missing some comments here. Silver Wolverine says, hello, Sal and the Salivation Nation. Yes, hello, Silver Wolverine. All right, good to see you, sir. Just saw your great unboxing from Pit Bullion. Great stuff there. And Oaksy88's here. Yo. Yes, indeed. All the fun people are here. Very good. So we're just going to hang out here, and we're going to do some, hello, Flea Market Coin Hunters. Good to see you. And signing in now. Yes, Bullion Bug. One Grizzman's here. Just want to acknowledge everybody that's coming in here. Tony Ricci is here. Long time no chat. Yeah, it's been a while, Tony. Missed you, buddy. Good to see you, though, back. And, I think that's one of the cool things about doing these live streams at different times. You get sometimes a little more diverse crowd or different people in, but a lot of the same folks, too. So I certainly appreciate those who come in. Oh, is CCT here, too? Yes, CCT is here as well. And by the way, on my next video, you're going to see a big shout out to CCT coming, which that video will be coming that people have been asking about. It's going to be coming. I'm not going to even mention what it is. I'm going to stop right there and not mention what it is. You have to stay tuned. But it's, I think me giving this shout out and this video coming up to CCT should give you a pretty good indication of what that video is going to be, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's see here. Anyone keep Britannia rules? Yeah, I saw that, but it's like $39 for that graded Britannia Rules of Waves. It's got the actual words on it. That's a pretty good price for that, considering those things were a mistake and limited. I think, what, 5,000 of those or something? So, yeah, Christmas is coming. All right. So, yeah, very good. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Let me hop on over here to the comments, and we're going to do this real quick. I've been keeping up with some of these comments, but I'm a little bit behind on them, but we'll run through them here pretty quickly. Let me share the screen, and we'll get this show on the road here. Where are we at? Comments. Here we go. We'll do this, and we'll start these comments here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're catching up here. Gold Bear Bunny is, by the way, great guy. He was the last one to comment into before about the Boy Scouts coin video. And ZXC205 responded to my scammer video, my most recent scammer video. If you get a chance, let me just open this up. Although I don't like to do this. Scammer refuses. I wish it would show the title. You can see it here. But if you just type in scammer refuses in the search, it's about rhodium. Scammer refuses rhodium, cornering their market on rhodium. That one hasn't got a whole lot of views, but I think you might get a kick out of it. That was a fun one to do, for sure. That was a fun little phone call. All right, Samuel Lucas Flagger, who I've never seen before, is on the Boy Scouts video, says, "Ha, I guess all the silver and gold you are buying doesn't pay itself. Good luck with your new job as a disabled carer." Okay. All right. I'm not sure what that means, but all right. Mr. Monkey Swag 96 says, "I've been about the Boy Scouts silver coin video. I've been saying the same thing about the Boy Scouts dollar for many years. There's a girl in a Boy Scouts dollar, yet I don't see a boy in the Girl Scouts dollar. The Boy Scouts dollar has a great design with nice detail, but it's hard to get over the fact that there's a girl in a Boy Scout coins. I've talked about the PC insanity, the Boy Scout dollar, in a past video." Oh, wow, I must have missed that. Wow. Yeah, because I've been saying that actually since it got released as well. I thought it was insane that, of course, I have to buy these coins, these modern commemoratives when they come out from the mint. And that's the first thought that went through my mind was the political correctness. And then Silver Wolverine says, "It's still the Boy Scouts. I doubt many girls will join. Like football, girls are allowed to play, but you can only see one as a kicker once in a while. The medal looks cool." Walt 2T says, "A great looking coin, even in all of its political correctness. For some reason, I'm hungry for a nice big piece of meatloaf now." Amen there, Walt 2T. Yep, you watch the video to find out about the meatloaf joke in there, but great. Yeah, it does look good. I like the they're doing the Scout salute and everything in there. And I found out from another commenter that, it's not so much, and again, it's not about girls and equality and stuff like that. I have no problem with girls, obviously, or anything of that sort, equal rights and all that junk. That's beside the point. That shouldn't even need to be said. It's the agenda that behind it that what gets me with these coins. And I found out from somebody else that the venture program, because that's a venturer in there, is not really a part of Boy Scouts. It's a separate entity for the most part. There's some loose connection. So that's all the more reason why there shouldn't have been a girl on there, because it's not even really associated with the Boy Scouts. But nonetheless, all right, Jim Farrell says, she who plays softball, who dresses dolls, it's on the further analysis, nonetheless, the silver is hopefully not too much over spot. Well, right now, they're not going for that much over spot, Jim. These coins, I think they sold out for the mint, but they don't really hold much of a premium to them. Silver Hippie, "You are boring the people," which is what my friend of a friend of a friend who said, a friend of a friend who's not my friend said. "I've been trying to get women to join my clubs for years. No luck. Maybe I need to make it men only." There you go. That's the tree. That's the kicker. That's what you need to do. Then you'll be able to get women to join. Let me make sure I haven't. All right. Very good. Let's see. Cool. All right. Let's see. Where are we at here? All right. So people are still here. Nobody's left yet. Thank goodness. Wow. Donald in New Mexico. Sal, you seem to complain about political correctness when you don't like a design, feature, or a coin. How about the inscriptions in "God We Trust" and "Liberty" are definitely also PC? Well, I don't know about that, but no complaints about when you agree with just what you feel against your own political correctness. These designs are mandated by politicians, so what do you expect? I say leave the artwork to the artist. Really, that's what it boils down to. It's not political correctness. Liberty is the foundation of our country, sir. Liberty is not being politically correct at all. It is liberty is government recognizing freedom is all. The inscription in "God We Trust," I can sort of see that as it was made our national motto in the 50s. And so in that regard, you might have a point. However, I would dare argue against that too, considering that the founding fathers and the actual fact that the Creator and God as an entity is predominant in our founding documents and supporting documents. So I argue, I gotta disagree with you there, sir, strongly. All right, but you're a cool guy, Donald in New Mexico, but not with you on that one, brother. Worthless as boobies on a board. No offense, but that coin is stupid. What the hell is that with girls being allowed in the Boy Scouts? Will boys be allowed in the Girl Scouts? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as well. On it. Soon, coins will read "In diversity we trust." There you go. Now that Donald, New Mexico, Michael T has just answered your question here about "In God we trust," because soon they're going to take God out of everything, and it will be "In diversity we trust." And then Coins A to Z says, "Indeed, PC run amok." And again, I will say, because I've had a discussion with Coins A to Z about the New American Liberty series of coins, and he actually showed one of his channel. It was a great video that he did on that, on the American Liberty, the 225th anniversary, the black woman who is portrayed as Lady Liberty, which I have no problem with at all. No problem at all with showing different races and everything on our coinage. It's just where I have the problem is when it's centered around an agenda, pushing that agenda, and that's where I think it is where it gets hairy, and it gets, it sours the mood, of it. You know what I'm saying? And especially in the case with the Boy Scouts coin, where I'm finding out after the fact, thanks to a great commenter here. Learn a lot from the people in the comment section, from the viewers, who said that the venture program is loosely tied at best and basically not a part of the Boy Scouts. So anyways, with that being said, Demanto says it is absurd that Boy Scouts now have girls. It's not called Boy Girl Scouts. What they do need to change is the requirement of believing in God that will strike you down for eternal damnation for not believing in said God. You can be gay or female, but atheists need not apply. What? WTF? That's a good point, actually. Why must you have Jesus and believe in talking snakes to learn Boy Scouting? This is some BS discrimination. Yeah, it's kind of a strange way of doing it, and mark my words, that will probably come next. And in my view, if you're gonna, I agree with D. Demantos, if you're gonna allow, one entity because of political correctness, then you're opening yourself up, and you're just gonna have to just wipe out your whole charter. Massachusetts Prepper says, sometimes I think political correctness has gone just a little too far. That's the understatement of the year, Massachusetts Prepper. That's for sure. It is the understatement of the year. I'm going to share with you another story. This comes from a personal situation I found out just yesterday. And I'm going to come back to you guys here. I want you guys to hear this. When I talk about political correctness, check this out. This is absolutely ridiculous. A friend of mine who with which I work ran into a conversation with somebody who was a black person who was at this local government, and that local government, is very progressive liberal, and the certain other person that was there was talking with another person, and somebody was saying something about some sort of action or activity, and the other guy said, I'm not going to be going to that cotton picking thing. I'm not going to be going to that cotton picking thing, which is a standard. It's kind of a little play on words people use around the South and other places too, where they, you've heard the term cotton picking, like a cursed thing, it's like this daggone thing, this cotton picking thing, you know what I mean? You've heard that, right? That is a oh, by the way, Barb, you can leave that up there. That's okay. He was the cable tech guy's video was giving me a phone number to call a scammer. It's all good. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So this black person overheard that phrase and reported the person to the authority, or to the administration, and it is now under review, and he's got to go take sensitivity training for that because of supposedly it being a quote racist phrase. And it's just insane how it's gotten so out of kilter with the phrases and things like that. And and the guy had no intention, or didn't even know that the person was watching. um and But it's insane. It's a phrase that's used all the time. I hear it everywhere, every place. And it's meant to be like saying gosh darn it or something like that, or a cursed like type thing. So anyways, yeah. Yeah, Monkey Spaz, Mr. Monkey Spaz says it is racist, but it's not racist at all. Not one iota racism in that phrase at all. Cotton picking is an activity. If you're picking cotton, that does not mean it's racist at all. There's another example of it at Hobby Lobby. A worker there, or somebody, or a customer there, had actually posted a picture of a display that they had there with a cotton plant, and that was reported as well. Just over PC madness. It's insane. Yeah, and so yeah, Mr. Monkey Splash. Yeah, the history of it, even if the history goes back to planting cotton and picking cotton, it's you know, a lot of it's black people were forced to pick it, but still, it does not make it a racist phrase. Because it's an activity, and in the context of how it was said in that particular a case with this coworker, or with this worker that I mentioned, he should not have been chastised at all for that. It's just insane. That's political correctness run amok, not racist at all. Anyways, so let's get back to the comments here, and we'll come back to that. Let's see here. Yikes. So on the Boy Scouts silver coin thing, yikes. I don't like that design at all. Much Anthony G says. All right. And RT, this is my warning to the silver community about multi-level marketing with precious metals. He says, first impression, spitting money out of your mouth. What does MLM have to do with stacking? Waste of time. Well, RT, don't always go by first impressions. You should have watched the video. If you would have watched the video, that question would have been answered. All right. And Eric Woody says, I want to collect more commemorative coins in the future. I do too. I'm kind of have to keep my collection up, Eric Woody. But thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. All right. Sloan RB, can you please say, want to know how I got these scars? Want to know how I got these scars? Please, just once. Your voice is so Joker-like. So maybe Sloan will come back and watch this live stream and see that I did say that. He watched too much Gotham, and overall, I've been melting the same piece of silver, adding onto it with a new chunk of rise. But does borax help take the impurity straight to the top? Easy to spoon off the gunk. Yes, it does. It pretty much does take this purity straight to the top. We're almost done here with this section here. Medieval Treasure. Nice video. Greeting the Medieval Treasure from Germany. Well, thank you, Medieval Treasure. Appreciate you watching. Must be an error coin on the yeah, that's right, on the Boy Scout coin. All right, Ravenhawk coins. Right on, Sal. Love that you always drop knowledge. Thank you, sir. Ravenhawk, who I think is still in here. Let's see here. Sheffield is in the Stephen Heath is in the house, by the way. Stephen Heath. All right. We live in a world of political correctness. John Hartley says, yes, that's right. And that's the thing that gets my goat, is a political correctness. It's an absolute pet peeve of mine. And I tell you what, I was so hot over that situation with the guy saying cotton picking. I mean, it's absolutely insane. The world has gone amok, and the fact that people think, that's a, I don't know. It's just, that really, really gets my goat. Oh, that might even be a racist phrase too. Gets my goat. Who knows? It could be. Andre Gilbert was first on my could we see anti-counterfeiting measures. The Cable Guide Tech videos. All right. Well, that answers the question. You see it right there, and he's still in here, I think. And so he saw that. Yeah. All right. Where are we at here? Okay. Very good. Let's see here. Oh, gotta take a drink. Tomoko's Enterprise. I would hope that, and on the anti-counterfeiting video I posted today, I would hope that they protect all your high-end coins down there. The Chinese are going nuts on this, and it sucks to have anyone repeatedly hurt others all over the world. I still do not trust crypto. It takes all the ability for us to hold these beauties in hands. And by the way, that question was asked of David Ryder in that video. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm loving the fact that this is being brought into schools. That should be done here as well. Another newsy bit, Sal. Thanks, my friend. Probably a small hologram, or as you say, something like yours, or pieces should be show, at least slow the bad guys down. That's right, and that's really what it's about. Dean, you're exactly right, because no matter what you put out, you know, more likely there's going to be ingenuity and creativity on the other end of the spectrum. But the more you do to make it more difficult, is we should do it to be ahead. And so far, the United States hasn't done a thing about doing any security measures on their bullion products, like the Royal Canadian Mint has done, for instance. Corn Stacker. I'm not sure how anyone can be fooled by a fake AGE or SASE. It's pretty easy to check those two U.S. coins for authenticity. Well, I would agree with that, and you and I would probably being kind of up on this, but there's a lot of people that don't know, or really don't take the time to look. And so you have to have something that's going to be easy to spot, that can really make it easy to detect. And so that's what it's about. You know, for you and I, it's easy, but for others, that may not be the case. Let's see here. All right, so we've got, let's see here. Okay. We're almost done here with the comments, and I'll come back to you guys. Well, I need to do something because the Chinese are #1 counterfeiters of gold and silver coins in the world today. There has even been counterfeits showing up from trusted websites, and that's how you know it's getting really bad. And what this all boils down to is the end consumer, which is you and I, and we end up paying too much or higher premium to make up for these losses. Yes. And John Doe says, that's why I refuse to buy pandas. Yet I may lose out on the premiums going up, but that's my personal boycott. All right. Coin collecting fun. Excellent video. I love the combined beauty of the security features and added to the Canadian Silver Maple Leafs beginning in 2014. And it will be interesting to see something similar added to the U.S. silver for the future. I agree, for sure. Silver Agent, what time tonight? You'll see, my friend. It'll be coming. It'll be coming. I know what he's talking about. It's all right. Colonic Stacker. It'd be nice to see POTUS authorize Secret Service to protect the integrity of bullion coins by any means necessary, including proactive drone strikes. There you go. Yes, that would be nice for sure. All right. And Rogi, all these 7 says, seriously, this is all bullcrap. Have the youth of America study the history of money. According to the Constitution and the Coinage Act, money must be made of gold and silver. Those laws are the laws of the land. Do you think the government wants to teach people this? No, because it diminishes their power and all the bankers' power to control and rule you. This country has become an open-air prison. Yes. Let's see here. And, you know, and that's the sad part of it. You know, it's, yes, we know what's in the Constitution. And, but we've actually moved away from that, and it's unfortunate. And sadly, we're probably never going to go back to, you know, actually using gold and silver as money, considering the way the economy and everything moving more digital these days, unless there's an absolute economic collapse. All right. And Coins A to Z says, I think security features and coinage are an inevitable part of our current times. And I agree. It's just so sad that the United States Mint is so far behind in those. And on my train to lost Russian gold, I always lose my bullion in the lake during boating accidents. Exactly. Okay, this is Ravenhall Coins uploading now the song. I will check it out, my friend. I think you're still here, but I'm going to post this anyway just in case you left. John Doe says yes. John Doe says RFID on my. Could we see the anti-counterfeiting measures and security measures? The government would be able to track it very easy. RFID, and that's right. As soon as I said that, I thought of that. I was like, but that might be part of the plan, and it would be unfortunate if that was the case. I think you'd see a lot less bullion buying if that was the case. But I do like the micro engraving, and yeah, the Liberty Bell would be a great idea. But great point for sure. Cyber Curtain Twitcher says very interesting article, especially the part about educating youths about the history of money. We will have to wait and see if and what security features are used, although I think an edge detail security feature is a good way to go without spoiling the look of the coin's designs. And then part-time prepper sounds like Ryder wants to make things right. We'll be interested to see what they come up with. Make the mint great again. That's for sure. All right. But yeah, great point about not spoiling the designs with the security features there, CCT. All right, now we're back to you guys. So let's see here. Okay, where are we? And sorry, I've missed some of your comments. I'm going to scroll back up here. Let's see here because I want to see anything here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, catching it. Okay, Ken Shikinji says, do you believe in difference in IQ stats between races? And I don't know. I don't think there's any. I don't think IQ or smarts has any issue to do with race. I believe humanity is all equal, no matter what race you are. And let's see here. And let's see. I hate this that I can't see that. I can't go back here and let me pop this chat out here. I'm gonna. How do I do that? I've got to figure out how to pop this chat out. And let's see here. And I don't think you're gonna see this. Let me see if I can share this screen with a chat here. All right. Because I think there was some stuff. I want to address these comments on the racist stuff. Hello, I think this is a good name. Good to see you. I want to address this stuff about the racism charges and everything with that phrase. Let me see if I can find it here. The Fonz is here. Let's see here. Where are we going to? Okay, so Mr. Monkey Spaz disagree with me. I addressed that. Let's see here. Silver supplement. Yeah, the Hobby Lobby thing was so silly. Ravenhawk says, yes, insanely difficult. Whites, Irish, blacks, Hispanics have all had jobs picking cotton. That's a great point, Raven. Great point there. Oaksy says, calling them black is racist. It's a person of color. That's political correctness, Oaksy88. Just because I'm called a white, if I'm called white, does that make a black person racist? I don't use the term African American because, and by the way, if you say the word color, a person of color, that can be just as demeaning. And African American is another phrase that I refuse to use because what are you going to call somebody like Shadow Stack, who is not American at all? He's British and he's black. Just because you call someone black does not mean you're racist. That's absolutely silly. All right, let's see here. That's just it. And see, you see how political correctness has just run amok, even in the community here. And I, for one, will definitely push back on that stuff for sure. Yeah. And so, yes. So let's see here. What else? Okay, where else? But let's see. Okay, thank SJ's. It's good to see SJ. Had to go head out. Let's see here. Very cool. All right, let's see here. All right. Now. Okay, Tricky Guy says, gets my goat means spurs Satan to make me have bad thoughts. That's right. Oh, and CCT has Cotton Eye Joe stuck in his head. Monkey Spaz, I guess he left. He says, it seems like every time I come in here, racist topics seem to be the main focus. Well, I just mentioned that as a thing. You're bringing racism into it when you with your response, saying that was a racist comment. That actually offended me, actually, sir. Cotton picking is not a racist comment. That's just it. I think Monkey Spaz has unfortunately been is too sensitive to political correctness, apparently, because I was offended when he said that was a racist comment, because it's just not. Anyways, let's see here. And then Poppy Stuff says, no one should be offended by someone's opinion. The world needs to get over themselves. And that's exactly right. And that's just it. The sad thing is if you go against the mainstream, especially with issues like, the statues, the Confederate statues and everything, or certain phrases, or if somebody refers to somebody as black instead of African American or person of color, automatically they're accused of being a racist. And that is something that I will push back. And I don't care if it means my channel gets deleted from YouTube or I lose all my subscribers. It does not make me a racist or anybody a racist because they don't give in to political correctness. And I think that's an important message we should all take heed to. Let's see here. Yes, and actually, Ravenhawk exactly right. Indians have racist jokes in the U.S. about them all over the time. Yet we don't freak out about every phrase about it. Too much fight over little stuff. That's exactly right. I mean, yeah, and look at the $20 bill, for instance. There's some tribes, Indian tribes, who will not take the $20 bill because of Andrew Jackson and the Trail of Tears. So anyways, yeah, and I didn't realize we were going to go down this road, but I just felt like it needed to be addressed and in a live stream to react to it, because I think it's important to discuss. Yeah, it's a distraction, and and it's just, but anyways, so we'll move on from there. I think you guys get my point. And Poppy Stuff, that's exactly right. That's the one. I'm not a a huge fan of Chris Dwayne, but that statement, that let me see if I can find it. Well, it's not on this piece here. It's not on this. It's not on this piece, but I do have a. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I don't have it handy, but anyways, it's listen to all and follow none. That's right. Yeah, and Chewy 636 has it right. Aren't we all? We are all people of color. That's right. I'm beige. Here, let me show you my skin tone here. I'm beige. Does that make me a beige supremacist? Here's my beige. I have a light tan. You know what I'm saying? No clear or translucent people. That's right. All right. Anyways, Mudswad, hello. Good to see you. Mudswad's here. And Andrew Uribe. I don't know how you pronounce that, but hello to you. Ooh, Tricky Guy is petting the Fortitude cat around. Nice. Let me see if I can find. Now I want to find that thing here. Let me see if I can. I don't know where it would be here. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Thought I had it. Let's see if it's here. Let me find it. I know it's not here. That's the death dealer. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Well, I can't find it. Anyways, let's see here. I'm Milky White. Yes, I'm Milky White. All right. Beige supremacist. Okay, let's see here. Hello, Haffy. Part of me is purple at times. Oh, boy. We won't go there. I spry. Yes, this is to you, for you, Stephen Heath, in honor of Britain there, and milk spots and all. This is the Britannia from 2015. It has the sort of the stucco reticulated fields. And here on the obverse as well with the queen. All right. Wolfman Sachs is here. Good to see you. Poppy Stuff loves the kitty around too. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Poppy Stuff. Very cool. I haven't seen any milk spotting on these yet. Let me see if this got one here in a capsule. Anybody that has a Fortitude around, have you seen any milk spots on them? Yeah, you know, all you white people here are crackers. Let's see here. That means they're a nice looking coin, because that's what the Big Lori calls them, crackers. Okay, Oaksy88 got a Brexit privy last week, 26 quid. Cool. Good, no milk spots. All right. I think this is a good name, says I am a milk spot. Yes, actually, CCT's right. Milk spots on the Fortitude round would be pretty fitting if placed strategically. That's for sure. Texman81 says, kitty licks off the milk spots before you can see them. Oh, that's right. There it is. Yeah, there's a Sanskrit. Sanskrit on the other side. Let's see if we can find the Sanskrit. I think Tricky Guy's referring to, if I'm not mistaken, and this is the one criticism I have of the Fortitude round, it's very hard. It's sort of hard to read the text because of the security features. The design, the pattern sort of makes it difficult to read the text. Is that what you're talking about, Tricky Guy? Oh, yes, it's a cultural appropriation. That's right, Haffy. That's exactly right. Matt Lawrence, I would think that the kitty would welcome a spot of milk with the queen mother. Yes, I think so too, and a spot of tea. Oaksy88 got a gold gilded 2014 horse Tokelau with 1,000 of them made. Hard to find. 26 quid MS70. Okay, cool. Wow. Yeah, and you know what, Oaksy, those are beautiful rounds or coins, by the way. The 2014 horses, I think they were the best of the Lunar series. Have you seen the dogs? They're not as nice, I don't think. Let's see here. Teddy Jones, Teddy Jones, love your video, Sal. Very informative. Well, thank you, Teddy. I appreciate you, my friend. Oh, looks like Sanskrit or Hebrew letters. Maybe referring to. Let me point this out. Tricky Guy. Okay, the shield, the curlicues. Okay, yeah, these are just decorative elements here. They actually are not Sanskrit, but good eye though, Tricky Guy. They actually have no meaning whatsoever. Those are just decorative elements there. But thank you. All right, Golden Phoenix is here with a Y and an X. Haven't seen him before. Good to see you, Golden Phoenix. So here's your shout out. Good to see you. All right. So Oaksy's been taking some guy on eBay for a ride. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Poppy Stuff that doesn't like any of the dogs. You know, honestly, I'm kind of with Poppy Stuff on this one. You know, I'm not really a big fan of the designs of any of the dogs. And maybe the Perth Mint Gold piece, that one looks okay. But I'm not really a big fan of the dog designs this year either. But the Rwanda one, yeah, the Rwanda one, Shadow Stack posted a video on his Rwandan dogs, the gold and silver. And they don't look as well in the renderings. In fact, they look pretty crappy in the renderings, but in hand, they look pretty good. Although Happy says the Kazakhstan lunar dog rocks. I haven't actually seen that. I think maybe you did show that, didn't you, Happy? Yes, the goat was pretty bad on the Tokelau. Oh, the Pamp dogs. Yes, that's right. The Pamp dogs on the bars. That's right. Yeah, those actually look pretty good, Andre. All right. Hard 40 in the house. Tricky guy says above. Oh, part-time preppers. Must disagree. Sometimes the people on our RCM coins are pure white. Got to go late. Okay, part-time preppers. Good to see you. I'm sorry I missed your comment. Shoot, but good to see you, PTP. Have a good. Too bad you have to work on a Saturday. Let's see here. Let's see what else is here. Who else is talking here? Bison bottom lip is horrible on the Buffalo coin. Which Buffalo coin to which you refer, my friend? Here's a Freedom Girl, by the way. I've got there a gold Rwandan rooster, Chewy 636, but I'm bummed I did not get the dog. Okay. Cool. Very good. All right, let's see here. Very nice. Let's see what other people are saying here in the chat. We got, yeah, I think I remember that dog, Haffy. That looked pretty cool. Yeah, this is the Freedom Girl Copper. I've got the silver too, bullion version. I do like this design. This is my favorite of that and the Trivium itself. In fact, I was trying to find, if I could, I don't know if I can now, my coins, my rounds of those, somewhere in here. Somewhere in hither. Don't know where I put them. Because I had them out somewhere. I have lost track of them. So I'll show this instead. Y'all remember that, don't you? Which company? Oh, okay, yeah, Silver Supplement. Yeah, that is Provident Metals. The Provident Metals is changing that over, actually. Or they have it on their site. Gold State Mint did it. And in fact, let me see, I can show you. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick here. Let me see if I can pull it up. And you'll see it. I'll show you. I haven't bought any yet, but I think it's kind of a cool concept here. If I pull it up here, let me see. Ah, wait, there it is. Crap, what did I do? You find out how to share the screen again here. I'll show you. Presenting. Here it is, and you can kind of see, it kind of looks like the background is reticulated, like the gold, which I think is pretty cool. They're able to do that in silver. So I'm anxious, hope to get these sometime. Gold State Mint. And instead of putting copy on the coin like that one I showed, here's the one, the 2 ounce. They put on there not legal tender, which I think is a brilliant way around while not putting copy, because copy is confusing. Let me show you what I mean by that. This from Westminster Mint. I've actually contacted them about it. Highland Mint. Focus, you stupid thing. Highland Mint put copy on there. It's hard to see because it's not focusing. There it is. They put the word copy on there. I called them and asked them about this, and I posted videos on it in the past. It's been a couple years since I've done that. And they said that it's by law they have to put that on there. And I said, well, other bullion companies aren't doing that. And they said, well, they're kind of not in compliance. And couldn't they find some other way to do it, you know? I mean, because people are not going to think that's real silver. They're going to think it's a copy of silver. It says says 2 troy ounces of silver up there, and then it says copy. Well, to the layperson, they're not going to think that the design itself is a copy. They're going to think the whole thing is a fraud. It's not real silver. So where are you guys at? There you guys are. So anyways, there we go. Yeah, wait a bit to buy. You think silver's going to go down even more, Poppy stuff? It very well could. Silver and gold both dropping a little bit price. Rhodium's dropped a little bit too. Nice. I think this is a good name. It says nice. Silka. Yes. And this buffalo has 4 legs, Tex Man. Kenji says, what do you think of Bitcoin at this price? Let's see what Bitcoin is going for now. I haven't been keeping up with it as much. Oh, it's not there. It's another. Let me find it here. Let me find Bitcoin. Oh yeah, so it's down below 6,000, 57.53 now. Well, I think it's probably holding steady, and the fork is not. The gold fork, I think, is not doing so well. But I guess if you're gonna, so the price of Bitcoin, I think, is starting to maybe correct or go down a little bit. But I've not actually invested in any cryptocurrencies at this point. Mateo Man, my great-great-grandfather lived on Cox Street in Birmingham. They changed it to Cox Street, KC0X Street. Well, in Pennsylvania, there is a place called Blue Balls and another little town called Intercourse. And to top that off, that community is full of the Amish. So go figure. I'm surprised that they haven't had those community names changed either. Quite interesting. Cyber Curtain Twitcher says, if I can't hold it, I'm not interested in it. Well, okay, here. Can you reach your hand through the camera there, CCT. Can you grab a hold of the edge of this piece? Because if not, you're not interested in it. I'm just teasing there. Mud SWAT, whoever's getting my videos flagged, you need to grow up. Stop. I'll figure it. Oh, whoa. I think that's YouTube, Mud SWAT. I'm get that done to me all the time. In fact, the video I just released today, it was flagged as being totally fine. And then about 5-10 minutes after it published, it went live. Boom! It got flagged for being inappropriate. Insane. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, GLG Geckos. Oh, did I miss Tyler? Tyler came in here. Tyler Silver. Hey, Tyler Silver. Sorry. I got to go, but enjoy the past 30 minutes of political correctness and everything else. Hey, thanks, Tyler Silver. Appreciate you coming by, my friend. I feel bad. I hate missing comments on there, but I do. It's bound to happen from time to time. All right. Yeah, we had a little controversy in this one, in this live stream, but I hope that it wasn't my intention to offend anybody. But sometimes you have to stand up for what you believe, and let's see here. Yeah, I have a video that's unsuitable for advertising when there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Mud SWAT, almost all my videos get that now. So Tyler Silver went to buy one and they were sold out. Oaksy. Okay, let's see. What did you go buy? Oh, the Britannia rules away from MCM. Yeah, sounds like that was a pretty good deal from them for sure. Yeah, Bitcoin, crypto, and blockchain. Do people really get it? You know, Poppy stuff. I've looked into it enough that I thought maybe I had some understanding of it with all these forks, the Segwit 2X and everything. And I saw an ad on another video actually talked about another kind of blockchain that is going to help. That's more secure and better than some other blockchain. And it wasn't even a cryptocurrency; it was just a blockchain technology. So it's convoluted. I'll say that. It really is. And that aspect alone makes me a little bit weary of it all. Although I am fascinated by the blockchain technology, and I think it's probably here to stay, but there's so much out there, and you know, it's tough to really absorb it all and take it in. But there are people who do. There's people that eat that stuff up. Yeah, I agree, Mudswat. They can't review it for 1,000 views. It will never get 1,000 views, and I have found that they have on some of my videos have gotten less than, because most of my videos get less than 1,000 views. They are approving those under. I think they put that out there just so at the very beginning. I think they're starting to get a better handle on it. Yeah, thanks, Chewy. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, David Rushton, we actually talked about that earlier. I did see that. It was, I think, for an hour or something like that, I believe, with the Britannia Rules of Wave. Great deal for sure. Yeah, I know, Mudswat. It is discouraging for sure. I agree with you wholeheartedly, my friend. Okay, CCT, check it out. Thank you, my friend, for coming on. He's got to head out. Thank you, and I'm going to be shouting him out in my next video, but he's going to upload a video here soon. Yeah, Poppy stuff. Actually, you know what? I agree. People say that that's what makes it anonymous, but I think it's another way to track, just like peer-to-peer. I think just my thoughts as well. I agree wholeheartedly there with the blockchain. It's fascinating technology, and I think it's probably here to stay, and it can be useful in some instances. But I do think that it's a way to track people. Us, she says. Do you think that the reason silver is so underpriced relative to gold is become obsolete as money due to a richer society with higher savings and an international trade economy? I think that's probably part of it. And I think that most of that is due to silver having so many different uses being so diverse in industry, the biomedical field, and I mean, and even, you know, I mean, it's just everywhere. It's used in so many different applications these days that it's become a commodity. But that does not diminish its status as money either. So Shikenji says, I don't think silver will catch up. It's too bulky to be money. Well, that's where I will disagree with you. I think that they're actually the 1900s, from 1900 up, they have mined more of it in that time than all history in the past. And I do think that it's undervalued still to a point. To a point, it's undervalued, but I think it's undervalued only enough to where it is actually could be used as everyday money. Now, gold is money, but it's more of a it's treasured, it's kept. But I think that silver could be used as money or as currency again. And I just think it's a little bit undervalued right now. Okay, Chewy636 says, if you're confused about blockchain, just stick to Bitcoin, the main Bitcoin that Coinbase manages, and to have a hardware wallet and don't worry about the forks. That's actually good advice, Chewy. All right. Thank you. I think this is a good name. I appreciate you coming on, my friend. Definitely. Have a great one. Have a great evening. Yeah, maybe generational, Poppy says. All right. Barb says, Bitcoin is good for buying drugs, hackers, hitmen, and hookers on the dark web. Yeah, that's right. Although I think it's being used even less than that now. I think it's there's another kind of they say a truly anonymous cryptocurrency, as Silver Goldman talked about. I forget what the name of it was, Marinero or something like that. That is being used on the dark web now more often. John Doe, fractional silver like 10th ounce rounds is money. Yeah, I think that's where you would see it. Matt Lawrence, how undervalued is silver right now, Sal? That's a good question. You know, I posted a video about why silver will never increase in value. And, you know, and maybe the correct term I should have used is it's underpriced right now. You and I understand its value. Everybody that's watching this channel, Monero, thank you, Chewy. Okay. We understand its value in this community, but the layperson and the markets don't. So it's them catching up and it's the realization of value. It's underpriced, I believe, right now. And by how much, I can't really answer that, to be honest with you. Because no matter what answer I give, you know, if I say, well, it should be $100 an ounce, well, I'm just putting that out. You know, that's an arbitrary kind of number out there with no real meaning behind it. You have to take into account market considerations, its status as a commodity, its uses, its demand, and there's no silver shortage, by the way. There's plenty of silver out there for sure. But anyways, okay. Oh, hey, Mateo Man, thank you. Thanks for coming by, Mateo Man. Appreciate you, my friend. Silver Wolverine, you too. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna probably be bolting here pretty soon too. Stephen Heath, yes, I do have the 20th anniversary Brent silver piece. And stay tuned, by the way. But I did post a video on that. But stay tuned for something else that may be coming that I think you'll enjoy later in the year, which is not that far off, to be honest with you. Okay. Texman, and it looks like Oaksy88 got one as well. Very good. Texman, I read somewhere that sometime in the future they will be mining precious metals from meteors in space. Yeah, I think we're a long time off for that. But yeah, there is gold and silver in space. Thoughts on 5/9 gold, John Doe says. Yes, I have a couple of 5/9 pieces. As Oaksy says, it's somewhat pointless as far as just the whole purity, as far as just, you know, its worth, as far as the purity and the fineness of gold. But it's kind of fascinating to have such pure gold. And the Royal Canadian Mint is they're the first major mint to really provide that 5/9 purity. But it's kind of neat. It's kind of interesting. Andre Gilbert has one 20th anniversary Brit. Very cool. Is it the gold or silver, Andre? Now I'm finally caught up with these comments here. And let's see how long I've been going here. Helps when I pop it out, pop the chat out for sure. And I apologize again for not being on last evening. Had a prior engagement, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And actually, I'm going to probably head out here as well myself. But I do want to close with this important point. On the comments earlier, you know, we talked about political correctness and race that was brought up with this example that I gave. You know, I do have strong views on that. But my intention is not to offend anybody. And Monkey Spaz, if you're watching this after the fact, you know, I hope I didn't offend you, sir. Monkey Spaz is a great guy. He's got a great channel, it's just that I do think it's an important topic, and I think that there's got to be that people have to have an open mind and literally be and understand that the lexicon that we use is important. Words we use, words have meanings, and you have to look at the context of everything and the intention for how some things are said. And the English language is complex, and it's kind of sad that it can be twisted around so much. But keep in mind that, you know, I shouldn't have to come on here for any video or anything. Like, for instance, somebody could watch the video I posted on the Boy Scouts coin and think that I'm a nihilist, that I'm anti-woman, that I don't think women should have a place in coins. They can make that determination if they watch that video. It's not the message that was sent, but it's the sensitivity of the subject matter and how you say it. And that's where I think people have to really check themselves and check the intention and the way things are brought out, because this whole idea of political correctness, in and of itself, is something that has become literally almost dangerous in this country. Look what happened in Charlottesville, Virginia. You have a group of these white supremacist neo-Nazis who should be laughed at. People shouldn't have even showed up there. What are those people? There's so few of those people out there that have those views. There's so few people out there that have these views that are anti-women or think that women are lower. We don't live in the 50s. We don't live in the 20s. This is 2017. The vast majority of the people in this country and around the world treat people equally and fairly. With that being said, we shouldn't have to censor ourselves or use approved language by some entity or some political organization from on high, or shouldn't be called racist because you say cotton picking or some other term, or if black or woman. I saw somebody posted a comment on another channel, and they started out their comment with woman. And then the rest of the comment was nothing but a gracious compliment. And that comment, I could see the PC police seeing that comment and said, you are a misogynist because you called her a woman. That type of thing. That's the kind of thing you shouldn't have to censor yourself. And I apologize for going over, but I think that should be meant. And so I hope that Monkey Spaz doesn't take offense to my disagreement with him. And I sure hope he doesn't think that I'm a racist by any means, or his parting comment that he thinks that race keeps being brought up in here, and it doesn't. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think he misinterpreted us all, and so I hope he sticks around, and I hope we can make amends there. But anyways, I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys. Appreciate you all coming on. I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching, and enjoy the rest of the weekend, and have fun out there. I guess it's close to Halloween here, isn't it? What is today? It is today. Today is the 28th, so a couple more days. You guys can get in your costumes and go out there and go trick-or-treating for some gold and silver, maybe. Go up to somebody down the road as an adult, a middle-aged adult, or what have you, knock on the door and say, trick-or-treat for some gold and silver. See what they say to you. They may laugh you off the property, but maybe not. You never know. All right, you guys have a great and wonderful evening. A multitude of gratitude to you all for watching. Take care.